Look at you, soldier. If I didn't know better, I'd say you're falling in love. I should have known Gale would weave his spell on you. Who could resist? I know I had... well... You know I liked you. Like you. But I want you to be with someone who can make you happy. If that's Gale, that's Gale. My friendship. Wonderful. Look, I'll be all right. Give me a night to lick my wounds and patch up my pride, and I'll be right back to crushing evil before sunrise. Hope you don't regret throwing over all this fire for all that hot air. One will get you through winter, the other will recite you a load of codices. But hey, to each their own. Oh, no you don't. Karlach is a one-person gal. You've made your choice, now you have to live with the consequences. When Gale's on page 136 of his supremely boring recitation, and you look over, and there I am throwing a lasso around a giant centipede and riding it to Chult. I'll have my comeuppance.
I am as honored as I am enamored. I'm not the only one who longs for you. Yeah, you chose me. I thought perhaps Karlach had won your heart. To say she is a strong woman is an understatement for the ages. I must admit I am surprised, not to mention flattered, elated, and a little frightened. Such stiff competition, and yet you chose me. The best cure for doubt is study and experimentation. And an experiment must be repeated thrice in order to ensure accuracy, of course. If you did want to repeat it thrice, I can make myself available. Then I'm glad to have met your standards, and intend to prove your appraisal more than correct. Oh, well, perhaps, but unbecoming of me to flat out state it. I will make it my mission to prove you made the right choice 1,000 times over. Apologies. I am a babbling brook of romantic verbiage. Consider my mouth sealed until you have use of it, of course.
Well, it might not be. Not with this tin can in my chest. You deserve someone... someone... whole. I'm not sure what to say. I thought you and Gale were... I don't know, official. Oh, thank the gods. I thought I was losing you for a second there. Not sure this old hunk of junk I call a heart can take any more damage. Gale will be all right, right? Of course he will. He's Gale. If he can take a hit from Mistra, he can take it from you. Good luck. To both of you.
You remembered where to find me then. No doubt it's quite something to have the heart of one like Karlach. My passion must have seemed damp as a Swahagin's armpit once you felt the fire within her. Sorry. I'm feeling bitter. Though I think I'm entitled to, given I know exactly what you came here to say. We didn't just make love. We bonded, body and soul. I got lost in you. Now you've left me stranded, without compass nor map. An icicle through the heart would have been kinder. I think it's best we close off this little chapter of ours and focus on writing the rest of the book. Though if it's all the same to you, I'll be skipping the romance. I'm afraid you can't always have what you want. I think it's best we close off this little chapter of ours and focus on writing the rest of the book. Though if it's all the same to you, I'll be skipping the romance. Ooh, you are a very cone of cold. Are you all right? If you need me, just say the word. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. Oh. I see. That's disappointing. You've actually caught me at an inopportune time. Blasted dust in my eye. Excuse me.
The pleasure of torment. The torment of pleasure. You're forever marked. Can't you feel it? Where my lips scorched your skin. How your soul burns with flame.
Your pores flood with heat and frigid water. Your parched tongue searches for the right response.
One taste, one indulgence, but the delicious agony remains. A pity for you, the one taste is all I'll give.
I had hoped my eyes were deceiving me. But no. You were with her, weren't you?
Why, Gale? Is that a hint of jealousy I detect? I think I'll nip out for a bit, let you two lovebirds chirp. Who would I be to meddle in personal affairs?
I thought we shared something special. I truly did. Clearly, I'm nothing but a smitten fool. Well, so long as you were able to indulge yourself, I suppose nothing and nobody else matters. I've misjudged the situation. I gave my heart over to you too freely. And now it has been wounded. A mistake I shall not repeat. Diminish my feelings if you wish, but do not expect me to take this lying down. That's more your style from what I can tell. My trust in you is broken. You still have me as an ally. But anything beyond that was just a fleeting dream. One from which I have now awoken. Ugh, I'm smarter than that. It's part of what drew me to you. I've misjudged the situation. I gave my heart over to you too freely. And now it has been wounded. A mistake I shall not repeat. As you say. Perhaps others could turn the other cheek, but I'm not that sort. It's for the best. To spare further heartache. You still have me as an ally. But anything beyond that was just a fleeting dream. One from which I have now awoken. No, of course she didn't. Why would I want anyone but you? I've misjudged the situation. I gave my heart over to you too freely. And now it has been wounded. A mistake I shall not repeat. If only your mind had been so set last night. But alas, that bell cannot be unrung. You still have me as an ally. But anything beyond that was just a fleeting dream. One from which I have now awoken. Some mistakes can't be resolved with an apology. Some mistakes you have to carry with you forever.
It's curious. After all the wonders and monstrosities we've witnessed, waking beside you seems more unreal than any of it. I've forgotten what it felt like. To greet a sunrise without fear of it being my last.
Soon I'll deliver the crown to Mystra and be rid of the awe at long last. I'll be free.
Oh, him! Huh. I've been thinking a lot about that. Gale of Waterdeep. Sounds a bit pompous, don't you think? I thought I might take this opportunity to reinvent myself. Or uninvent myself, to be more accurate.
You're now in the company of plain old Gale Decarius, a most brilliant wizard of
intentionally limited renown. At your service. Now, I believe this is the moment where I should get to my point, so to speak. I love you. More than I've ever loved anyone, mortal or immortal. And you've proven your love for me in more ways than even the greatest mathematicians would dare to count. That being said, I wondered if you might consider accompanying me back to Waterdeep as a new member of the Dakaria's clan. I suppose I am. Tara would be delighted, not to mention my mother. But I'd be just as happy without such ceremony. So long as we're together. You will? Oh, thank goodness for that. We'll need to make the arrangements, of course. The Dakaria's clan is scattered far and wide, and you'll have invites of your own to send out, I'm sure. But that's all to come. The day is young, and there are thousands more days ahead of us. I see. Well, I've no desire to stand in the way of the future you've chosen. For our love ends here. It was no less perfect for its brevity. I will remember it. And you. Always.